Port Stanley, and we are in I think this is called Port Bruce or Bruce Beach. We are still off of Lake Erie, so this is a pretty interesting beach. Haven't been to this one before, but it is a driftwood haven. So if you love driftwood, there's some really cool pieces here. So let's show you the driftwood all on the beach. Like, just I've never seen this amount of driftwood. Like this piece right here I'm standing next to goes all the way down. Lots and lots of driftwood on this beach. Like, it's pretty crazy. So we're at I think it's called Bruce or Port Bruce, off of Lake Erie, Ontario. So this is Lake Erie right here. I think on the other side you're getting close to Ohio, maybe Pennsylvania. What's good, Diamond D? How you doing? Just going around in the camper van, traveling to different beaches the past couple days. This one's pretty crazy because all the driftwood. I've never seen so much driftwood on a beach before. It's just a massive amount of driftwood, like big pieces too. Like for people that do driftwood woodwork or art, there's some crazy pieces here. The picture's blurry. It's probably because I'm too far from my Wi-Fi. Let me get a little closer to the Wi-Fi. Let me get a little closer to the Wi-Fi. Hold on. Because I don't know if you can see it, but my van is all the way down there, and that's what I'm connected to for the Wi-Fi. So let me know as I get closer to the van if the picture gets a little better. What's going on, Shrink and Sharon? Let me know if the picture's a little better. I'll chill out right here for a second. All right, yeah, because I'm closer to the Wi-Fi. I'm using my Starlink that's on the van right now. So, like, yeah, look at all these pieces of driftwood. This is crazy. Yeah, it's much better now. I was too far from the Wi-Fi. So I've been traveling around for the past couple days, going to different beaches off of Lake Erie. I'm just gonna chill out on this piece of this log, massive piece of driftwood here. So yeah, I've been traveling around, got a new camper because the last one caught on fire. So I fought the insurance company for the past 2 months with the last camper that caught on fire. They didn't want to do the claim. So I fought with them for 2 months. They finally agreed to do the claim. And then got another camper on Saturday, and Sunday I left, and we haven't been home since. We've been living out of the camper. So been traveling all along Lake Erie, all the way down there and kind of working our way back. So I live close to Niagara Falls on the Lake Erie side. So we're kind of making our way back home. Might go home tonight, spend a day at home, check on the kids, you know, freshen up, get a change of clothes and stuff, and then head back out. Might go north. But it's been a little too windy to fly the drone. You guys got any questions about camper vans or Ontario beaches? We're really just looking because Shay is all the way down at the end of the beach there. We're looking for some beach glass. She owns a little business called Tidal Treasures, and we travel around looking for beach glass and seashells and cool rocks and cool things that we find on the beach, and she turns it into resin works of art, or works of art with resin. She's really, really talented. We've been going around to different what do you call them, like craft shows and stuff like that. Grab a table at the craft shows, and then we sell pieces of resin at the craft shows. So yeah, I'm just doing little live streams while I hit up the beaches. But the sun's out. This morning was a little cloudy. Yesterday was beautiful. It was much, much more calm. You can see how windy it is by my hair blowing in the wind. Look at that. Woo! Doing these little lives are much easier than me putting out videos. So I'm just trying to do short little live streams as we go to the different locations, the different beaches that we go to. I think I need a new camera because I have a DJI action cam in the van, but for some reason it doesn't want to go live from the camera itself. I wanted to do the live streams while we were driving, because I mean we're spending some well, I mean we are cooking, so it's actually pretty tough. So like in the van right now I have a little barbecue and I got an air fryer, and in the cooler we have chicken, we have beef, we have lamb, everything's seasoned, ready to go, right? But the problem that I have is that we're going to places we've never been, and we're finding the coolest little restaurants with some serious history. Like last night for dinner, we ate at a place called Molly and OJ's, right? And Molly and OJ's started around World War II, where OJ met Molly. They were both part of World War II, and then they settled at the beach we were at, and then they opened a restaurant. And then from the restaurant, what's going on, Tim? From the restaurant, they got a little bar, and then from the bar, they got a whole bunch of cottages. So it was pretty cool to check out the history, try the food, and honestly, at least in Ontario where I am in Canada, it was one of the best seafood places I've ever eaten at, in Ontario, right? So it's hard because I want to cook the food that I season because I love the food that we cook, right? But at the same time, we don't get to experience the local food, right? And like these really cool places, because a lot of these places are like tourist places that we're hitting up, right? What's good, Purge? So it's kind of hard to decide between if I want to cook or if I want to check out some of the local food, right? I think if I was out for more than a few days, like if we were living out of the camper van for like a month, it would be unrealistic to eat at every local place we found, right? So then it'd be more likely that I'd be cooking at everywhere I went, right? But right now we're just out for like 2-3 days. So I mean, we're making our coffees in the morning in the bed, and then we're traveling around, and then tonight we're going home, right? So what was it, not last night, the night before, we were in Leamington, Ontario, and we found a place called Jose's Pub and Grill. The place was nice, the food was great too, and it just happened to be a big day for hockey. So we stopped in, we watched the hockey game, and it was pretty busy, and we had dinner there, right? So we checked out the local cuisine at that place, and then we moved on. So actually, the 2 nights ago we slept at a boat launch. Just behind a boat launch there was a massive beach that had a huge parking lot, so we posted up there. There was actually 2-3 other camper vans that were parked up. So, and then we walked the beach and then went to like 3 or 4 different beaches yesterday, and then we ended up at a yacht club, which honestly was amazing. There was no one but us at this yacht club. In the morning, 7 o'clock, the cafe opened up. They had all kinds of food. They had coffee. The washrooms were really clean. They had showers and everything. Like, it was actually a pretty dope place to chill out and hang out, right? And then today we left there. They had 2 beaches for us to walk there, so we left there, and then we went to Port Stanley. So we just left Port Stanley, and now we're at Port Bruce or Bruce Beach, and then we're going to Brunel. I think it's called Brunel, but we got a couple more places to go to, right? What's going on, Diamond Dave? Thanks for sticking around the live stream. Tim Windsor, Shrinking Sharon, Purge Tactic. So yeah, I mean, I might have some cooking videos, but honestly, it's going to be more of me just eating, because I already seasoned the meat, right? And like in the van, we have propane, and we also have the air fryer, right? So yeah, I'm not as prepared as I should be. So I'm gonna try to take some more pictures of the vlog, but it's much easier for me just to throw on the live stream. But the problem is, a lot of the places I'm going to right now, there's no cell phone towers. So sometimes I'm walking too far away from my Wi-Fi in the van, and I can't get a good connection. So we'll see what's up. We'll see what I can do. But I mean, the Wi-Fi is pretty nice. I mean, the range is pretty good. So I mean, I'm a little ways from the the camper van is right here. I'll flip this around so you can see. The camper van is all the way over there. So if you see the white piece on the top of the camper van, that's the Starlink satellite. And I'm a little ways away. I mean, the router is inside the van, right? It's inside the van under the seat. So it's getting the internet from the satellite on the roof, then it's going into the van. It's got to go from inside the van, then out of the van, and all the way to me on the beach. So, but yeah, you want to see some pretty cool pieces of driftwood. I can't go too far because then the video is going to get pretty blurry. So this piece is pretty cool over here. Let me flip it around. Look at this piece of driftwood here. It's pretty interesting, huh? Yeah, the Wi-Fi is messing up because I'm so far from the van. All right, here. I'll walk back to the van. I'll walk back to the van. Wi-Fi should be getting better now. Much better because I'm so much closer to the van, right? All right, so check this out, right? You guys ready for this? Oh, gotta unlock it. A Wi-Fi booster. I want to get the Starlink Mini because then I can just throw it in a backpack and just take my Wi-Fi everywhere I go, right? Oh, water's falling. Hold on. I gotta put the phone down for a second. Sorry about that. All right. So, just to show you guys what's up. Welcome to Next Level's Kitchen. Yeah, I do crypto mine. I'm mining at the house right now. All right, so we got the 20-gallon water jug in here. Got some popcorn snacks, but we got more propane in there and lighter fluid, right? So there's the cooler, right? So there's creamer for your coffee, and then we have all our meats and stuff. So let's see. Wow, that smells good. So yeah, there's a oh, it smells great. Yeah, I'm not gonna go through all that right now, but I'm not gonna show you everything we have. So right down here, this is our propane barbecue. There's some leftovers from dinner last night. See, propane barbecue. Now with this conversion, you can actually put a 5-gallon propane tank down there if you wanted to. You see, it's got the cutout. But I like to leave my seats in, so I don't take out my seats. So, and then on this side, you have your cutting board, right? But then I also have my sink. So this is a collapsible sink. This drops down, and then you can pull this out, right? There you go. So there's your sink. Yeah, it's my kitchen. I mean, the bed's a mess right now, but if you want to see the inside, I'll show you the inside. But yeah, got everything you need. Like down here, we have our coffees. There's our kettle right there. We have our coffees, and we have our plates and bowls, and we have everything we need, right? Cutlery, all kinds of stuff, right? Like this is a really cool camping pot kit, right? So all kinds of stuff in there too. Oh. Yeah, and then if you check out ioverlander.com, really cool website, but you can see it's a little bit of a mess right now, but we have our seat back. When we pull our seats forward, this goes flat, and then you can actually pop up a table in the middle, and then it becomes 2 love seats on each side. And then, yeah, this is where we work on our laptops, and then we sleep at night. So, I mean, it's a little bit of a mess. We didn't really clean it up last night. We just started moving and started going, but we got like little, travel packs on both seats to fill up with stuff. You can see there's my Ethernet cable for my Starlink. But yeah, you can see I tried to set up a camera to go live there, but it's not connecting to the YouTube. I wanted that to be going while I was driving, right? But for some reason, it doesn't want to work. Yeah. So there's the camper van. It's simple. It's neat. It's pretty legal. Pretty cool, right? Did I lose everybody? Nobody wants to check out the camper van anymore. They left. All right, fine. It's just shrinking sharing now. Yeah, I mean, I don't do tech videos as much as I used to. I'm still doing crypto mining. I have some more crypto mining videos to put out, but I'd rather be out in the van right now, driving around, traveling around, right? Like, I don't want to be at home anymore. My son's gonna be 18 this year. I was a single dad forever, just taking care of my kid, focusing on my kid, making sure he's good. He's graduating high school this year, and like, it's time for me to get out a bit. Canada's a big, beautiful country that even most Canadians don't know about. So I'm planning on leaving for... I don't have an unbox yet. I need to get one and check it out. But I don't have a need for it. I mean, in the van, I got my laptop. So I can just use my laptop. I don't really care. I mean, I hope he graduates. I'll beat his ass if he doesn't. Kids today, boys, not really focused on their schoolwork. But it is what it is. So I'm gonna start walking down the beach because Shay's all the way down there. So I'm gonna try to meet up with her. I'll stay on the live as long as I can. If it starts to get choppy, just let me know and I'll end the live stream. And then when we get to the next beach, if as long as I have reception, I'll jump back on. If you guys are cool with that. My son wants to go to college, but he wanted to do a year off. And I get it. I did a year off too. I made some money, and then I paid for my own college too, right? And it's crazy because he wants to do the same thing in college that I did, which was business management. So we'll see what's up. It gives me a year to save up some money and pay for it, right? I don't know if he's gonna be able to save up enough money because college is expensive, university is expensive. He's got to get a job. He's got to do the things, right? So, and I'm just trying to make enough money to pay for gas so I can drive around in my camper van. That's all I'm trying to do, is just make enough money to pay for gas and stay on the road. That's the goal for me. It's a simple goal. I just want to live in my van down by the beach. Yeah, there are scholarships too, I know, but it's weird. I don't like taking money from people. But in order to get scholarships, he's got to have good grades. And like, you know, he can have good grades up to midterm, and then his brain shuts down. Like, he could go into midterms at 80s and 90s, and then by the time the term is done, the year is done, semester's done, it's back down to 60s because he's like, I'm done with school. I'm done. So, yeah. All right, I'm gonna start walking down here. Just let me know when the Wi-Fi starts to cut out, and then I'll see you guys on the next beach that we hit up. Yeah. But, you know, it's crazy. I feel like there are people around me, people in our lives that can give better education than some of these school systems that I've seen. I know that's a really terrible thing to think about, but the amount of education that are part of my network is insane. I know so many different people that do so many different things. All right, Shrinking and Sharon, take it easy. Have a good one. All right, I think I'm getting choppy here. All right, guys, I'll see you guys on the next beach. Peace out.